Hello and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Bloodborne. Today I am wearing a new set of armor. It is the, oh god, what's the actual name? The bone ash sort of attire set thing. As you can see, it's like I'm covered in bone. That is the armor. It looks really cool. The hat reminds me of Big Hat Logan more than anything. And kind of like the roby dress and feel on the lower section reminds me, in fact, you know, a lot of the set reminds me, apart from the hat, reminds me of the way it felt to be wearing Artorias' armor set in Dark Souls 1 in the DLC. Because it was thin, it was strong, it was obviously good armor, but I don't know, it clinged to you, you know? It clung. Welcome back to the Cathedral Ward. I just wanted to check on how things are. It's been a while. That isn't good. There's more blood. Finally, there's actually been some progress. But I don't think it's good progress. I worry about the bloodstains. And you had gone a little bit mad. Hadn't you? We remember it looked like she was jealous. We sort of worked out that it seemed she had some sort of jealousy going on from the woman of the night. Are you quite done? That's it. Just crazy laughter. I swear to God, if I've let another person die, somehow, I'll be really upset. Alright, fine. Do you know anything, Mr. Beggar Man? Please tell me she's just stepped out and she was a bit bloody. Oh, hang on. No. We're okay. Look. The blood. It's a trail. It's a trail. Maybe she's okay. There's more blood on the wall there. Alright. Beggar, do you know anything? She must have walked past right past you, right? I know you're blind though, right?
Was it a beast?
Oh, damn it. He's blind, he doesn't know anything. There's a blood trail leading down. Hello? Ariana? Hello? It looked like there was a blood trail leading down here, but it seems to have stopped. That's a note that was there originally. Maybe if we go down the ladder. If she was bleeding badly. I was about to say, if she was bleeding badly, then maybe she couldn't have really gone down this ladder. Maybe she fell. Oh, God, I know what's happened here. Oh my God, that's such a fucking twist. The hat is in the way. We're gonna lose the hat for a sec. That's one of the weird little squiddy things that we've been killing near the choir, and it's much smaller. We know the Great Ones wanted to, you know, have a new Great One be born, but they can't give birth themselves. So they're looking for someone to give birth. We know that the Canehurst royals and some of the people at Canehurst were lining themselves with blood to be more likely, you know, more likely to be someone who would contain and give birth to one of these Great Ones. You know, they wanted to improve their chances. We know she has a royal dress from Canehurst, meaning she might be a Canehurst royal that somehow ran away and ended up being a Lady of the Night. The other ones were pale and grey almost. That one's a bit bloodied. I think she gave birth to that. I think that is the result of a great one and a human giving birth to something. I think the things we've been killing on the bridge near the choir area could potentially be the babies or babes of the great ones. She's looking very, very pale.
It can't be. This is a nightmare.
She's gone mad. And can you blame her? I can't blame her at all. No one deserves this. Yeah. I guess she came down here to give birth. On the bright side, she survived the birth. That's pretty big, right? Oh my god. If that's like the babe of a great one, does that mean a great one, all the massive great one things originally started out like this? And then they're slowly going to grow loads of eyes and arms and stuff? Or is that like a different thing? You know, kin of a great one, right? So maybe that's the kin of a great one, not technically the child of a great one, but the only way they can give birth. So kin of a great one might be something like, you know, the Rom, Valkyrie's spider thing. Maybe that is as close as we can see as the child of the great ones. Maybe that is how they, you know, well, reproduce and the like. So maybe Rom, the Valkyrie's spider, I came this way so everyone's dead, don't worry. Maybe Rom is the most recent or was the longest surviving kin or great one's child. And when I killed it, it brought on the red moon, obviously. God, what do you think about that, guys? That is grim. Okay, interesting fact. I came this way, and I've not been to a bonfire. And whatever these things are, it's back. I killed it. It was dead. It was dead. As you can see, everyone else that I came this way is dead. When you leave this area, they come back irrelevant if you reset, meaning you don't really kill them. And if they're like around, right? Okay, no. This whole area is reset. Okay, so there's something special going on in this area. God, that was scary. For just a moment there, I was like, oh my god, are they fucking like immortal or something? Please don't just kill me. Okay, thank you very much. Jesus, that was scary. Yeah, are they... I was thinking, are they immortal? Is that what this is? But no, it's just this area resets when you leave it. Still, I can't help but acknowledge and think about the fact that these things, whatever the fuck they are, they're born by a great one sort of wanting a child and using the human to give birth to it, right? However that works. And we've seen the most of these weird creatures in front of this building, the choir building. So we're finally going to go in, at last. I'm going to find out what's going on here. And I'm very interested to know. Why is there so many of you? Why is there so many of you here at the choir area? And they're all looking away from the moon. Every one of them is fixated on something in this direction. Is it that? The tower? No. At best, it's the thing behind it. That. But I don't think they're even looking at that. I think they're fixated on... Oh, God. Not looking. They're not looking at the moon. They're looking away from it. As if it... I was going to say repulses them. But I think repulses is too strong of a word. In fact, the wrong word, probably. Great, like... They're not repulsed by it because they're not running from it. They just gravitate away from it to something else. Hi guys, how's it going? Oh, not too good. Not too good. I couldn't not, okay? I know they're basically children. I am sorry for that. But... God, I couldn't not. They were too stacked up nicely for me. Oh my god, this is so gross. But yeah, if there's so many of them here, that means tons and tons of these disgusting Great One babies, is what I'm going to call them. They've all had to have been, you know, birthed. Every single one of them. So... that means someone here has been giving birth to many, many Great One babies. So many of them. And up until now, I thought they were insanely rare. And, you know, it required very specific circumstances for it to occur. And yet, we see so many of them here. Do you think it's all from one birthing mother? Or is it multiple? I would assume maybe it's just one, because if we were assuming that the circumstances required are that it has to be a Canehurst royal. It has to be a Canehurst royal that gives birth to these things. Then it should be rare, shouldn't it? It should be rare. So maybe if it's just one royal, either there's something on the side of this wall or above me that I can't quite see from this angle. Probably in the other side of the wall. If it's just one royal, then that specific royal has given birth to many, many babies. And they didn't look that big, they all looked around the same size. But there's no way she could give birth to that many in one sitting, you know? It's just not a thing that would happen. Oh god, it's a squid man. Gonna try and kill them as efficiently as possible because they're very strong. They're very strong. The choir garb. There you go. We finally have confirmation. Oh, I'm not even wearing my helmet. I took it off a while ago. We finally have confirmation on what the choir garb looks like. And also some lore on it. Here we go. Attire of the choir. High-ranking members of the Healing Church. Boom. There you go. That's what the choir is. The highest of the high of the Healing Church. Members of the choir are both the highest-ranking clerics of the Healing Church and scholars who continue the work that began at Byrgenwerth. Alright, so they went to Byrgenwerth after it fell to study what Byrgenwerth was learning. So they're not necessarily scholars, they're just sort of like self-taught scholars. And that means they weren't warned about blood and those kind of things. And they were seeking the Eldritch Truth. I guess they did find it, or something of it, because of the magic they've been using. Meaning they've completely skewed what Willem wanted for Byrgenwerth. Together with the left behind Great One, they look to the skies in search of astral signs that may lead them to the rediscovery of true greatness. With the left behind Great One? What do you mean the left behind Great One? This is what it looks like, by the way. So, if we're thinking about Left Behind Great One, and we're thinking about what is it that is giving birth to all of these supposed Great One babies. Very dark in here. Jesus, it's dark. Can't see in front of me, man. Very creepy to hear that sound here. There's one right there. Okay, I can't get in there. Oh my god! His eyes are blue. That's kind of neat. Who are you? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Cotton Eye Joe. Like, honestly, joking aside, great song aside, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? Oh man, just out of range. Like, what are you doing here? Just not dead. Fuck. What's a lycanthrope doing here? Burst through that window. He must have been on the roof, just prowling. I don't know. This just didn't seem like a place for beasts to me, honestly. So what I'm thinking so far about the whole Great One Left Behind thing, do you think the choir dedicated themselves to a Left Behind Great One? Do you think that's what's here? Because it makes sense, right? How is there so many babes of Great Ones here, right? How is there that many? It's a rare thing. What if a Left Behind Great One was left behind here and the choir sort of dedicated themselves to looking after it and trying to understand it, right? And it's just been giving birth to all of these babies ever since. That would make sense. That would line up, right? I think. So we found 2 doors I can't open yet. How irritating. Oh my god. That was fucking cool as shit, dude. There was a bunch of lycanthropes on the chandelier that I didn't even see. Did you see the shadow? The way it like moved. Oh, that was fucking cool as fuck. Ah, god, I just, you know, they've always done a great job at sort of making environments and creepy, interesting, cool, you know, unique. But now in Bloodborne, I've noticed they really have upped their game when it comes to environmental details, I guess, you know, things that are interesting to see. You know, not just lore related, not just, you know, gameplay related, but things that are just cool to see, that add atmosphere. In Bloodborne, I've noticed that that's just been something, you know, they've really, really got good at. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Come on, mate. Let's go. Fucking 4 of you bastards in here. Yeah, get down. Get down. Sit down on it. Where's that from? BBQ? Oh my god. B&Q? Can't even remember. I don't watch television. It's like a British DIY related shop. And they have this Get Down On It song that plays. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that might be an advert for chairs and sofas and the like. You know, that kind of stuff. Get wrecked by the Rock, mate. If Dwayne The Rock Johnson was in this game, let me tell you right now, he'd have completed the game, worked out all the story and everything else, and he would have even told me, you know, what The Rock was cooking. Because, you know, he knows, he can smell what The Rock is cooking, and I just can't. Also, he's in that new film about an earthquake. What's it called? San Andreas? What do you think of that, guys? A lot of people, myself included, Josh included, we were looking at the trailers and we're just like, God, I love that guy. We love Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We fucking love him. But this film does not look good. But we might see it anyway. Just because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, man, is a beast. Yeah, I knew I could hear you. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm in this horrible place, and I'm over here talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and I'm imagining him doing a playthrough of this game. What is my life? A beautiful, wondrous thing, I think. Nice. Get wrecked. Doing? Is that it? You done now? Was that our fight? Alright. Wow! I cannot stagger you. Why is it I cannot stagger you? You're kind of thin and gangly. I would assume that you'd be weak. But then again, he does do a lot of damage per hit. Oh! Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. WTF. Hang on, I'm just waiting about because jump scares, etc. I was expecting one. Alright. Cosmic badge. Cosmic Eye Watcher badge specifically. Badge of the member of the choir elites of the Healing Church. So, yeah, we know they're the upper class. But look at the eye. It's just, you know when those bell ringers summoned the one reborn? It looked like the galaxy, like the stars, you know, the space. Cosmic energy, etc. You can see that contained in the eye. The eye signifies the very cosmos. The choir stumbled upon an epiphany, very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted in the earth, but might the cosmos be very near us, only just above our heads? Oh, it's kind of funny that the whole cosmos thing, they're just, what they're working out by this is they're sort of realizing that we're in the galaxy, and space is a thing. Space. And that's what they're learning there. That's what that says. Isn't that neat? You know, in all this creepy, crazy stuff that's going on in this world, there's still things like that. You know, science, discovery, finding out that we're not just on a flat world, a flat plane that ends, but we're actually on a rock that's rotating. Ritual blood number 5. That looked different to everything else. Expecting a jump scare. I can hear something near me. Ritual blood. We have 2. We have 3. We have 5. What happened to 4? Jesus! Look at that! A skull comes out. Bursts from it. When all is melted in blood, all is reborn. I never said, but you know those basins in Yahagul that teleport us around? I think they were like baths. I think the point is you were meant to bathe in blood, and that would do something useful or positive for you. Whatever the fuck that was. Apparently for me, it allowed me to teleport around like a madman. You know? That was good. I guess. Ah, here we go. There's a hallway there. So dark in here. Lucky for you, I'm holding a torch. But it means gameplay is quite hard for me, honestly. Ah, it's a gem guy. I think he's got chunks. I don't care. I'm done with chunks. Not true. I need to upgrade the cannon. But I've probably got enough chunks to upgrade the cannon anyway, so I'm done with chunks. Oh no. It's coming this way. Thank you so much. I don't have to chase him. Blood chunks, yep. Ha ha ha! Dude, I've been hearing you this entire time I've been walking around. You really think that would work? Bro, you're so loud. You're like the worst at stealth kills. Oh boy. And I'm the worst at any kill. Yeah, stay down. I'm going to cheese him out like this if I can. These guys are really strong and I don't want to fight them properly. So this is where they come from, by the way. Isn't that interesting? Whoever these guys are, whatever they are, however they were formed, this is where they are. This is where they've all wandered from. Oh boy. That was lucky for me, honestly, that I hit him there. I didn't think I would. Yeah, this is where they all come from. This is where they've all wandered from. They're all people, or things, or whatever, that originated here The Healing Church. Okay, quick theory. Quick theory. Real quick. Don't get attacked. These weird squid men are the grown-up version of the weird squid things that we are assuming to be the children of Great Ones plus humans. That is my theory. These disgusting things are the children of Great Ones and humans combined. Oh, come on, that should have staggered you. Get out of town. Get out of town. Jesus, that's a scary fight. Oh, God! Oh, my God. Should have gone down the ladder. I should have gone down the ladder. I should have gone down the ladder. I have made a mistake. Bro! Don't kill me. That was a power attack. You should be like halfway across this hallway. You cheating son of a bitch. Get that shit out of here. Blue elixir. Dude, this looks like a trap to me. It's too much loot. It's too much loot. I gotta go the other way. Good lord, that was scary. Yeah, I'm thinking that these guys are just the exact same disgusting squid things we've been fighting this entire time, but grown up. And some of them made their way away from this place, the choir area, and just, you know, wandered, did whatever. But I really do think that these must be just the grown-up version of those weird squid things. It makes sense, right? And you know what? What gave me this indication mostly is the fact that... Can you stop that spam? Jesus. Get it together, man. Learn to play. You can't just do the same combo every time. This is Mortal Kombat. Ah! Yeah, there you go. That's a sweet combo. Now you gotta juggle. Shit! I feel like the only damage I'm doing to these guys is with power attacks. See what I mean? It's just risky to light attack them because they don't stagger. I just got an orphanage key. Okay. Better read that then. Orphanage key. Key to the orphanage, birthplace of the choir. Ooh! The orphanage, shadowed by the Grand Cathedral, was a place of scholarship and experimentation, where young orphans became potent, unseen thinkers for the Healing Church. The choir that would later split the Healing Church was a creation of the orphanage. So the orphanage is the origins, yes, and very interesting enough, it seems that apparently the choir, although the head of the Healing Church, or the elite of the Healing Church, there's apparently a split that's happened. And we kind of already worked that out, didn't we? And by that I mean, we kind of worked that out because we see the Healing Church group, the Menzies, we see the Healing Church group, the choir, and we found a choir member dead in Yahagul village, the town of the Menzies group, like caged, trapped, captured. I think they're against each other, and this really does reinstate that feeling for me. We also found another key somewhere, I can't remember where, and I completely forgot to read the description. I believe it's the Iron Door key. Of the 3 great bridges that link the 2 cathedral cradles, this key opens the iron door that leads to the mid-level bridge. There are no thieves in the nightmare, then why lock a door? Be warned, there must be a very, very good reason. Can't remember where I picked that up, which is kind of unfortunate because it's probably really important to understanding what that means. Just opening this door real quick. Oh, we'll go up there soon. This looks weird. The fuck is that? Is there like an ambush? No, I have to know now. Are you alive? You gonna grab me? Oh my god, I can talk to you. Are you fucking serious? Make contact. Was that a fucking jet? That is a jet. Oh my god, I think I've seen this before. I think it's known as the greatest gesture in this game, yeah. I've seen some screenshots of people doing this in funny places. So this is where you get it. I'll be honest with you, based on its name and what happened to that fellow trying to make contact, I don't really want to, but I'm gonna. This is the YMCA. So you're Y. I guess I'll be C. The greatest emote, guys. The greatest gesture in the world. Glad to have it. I am going to use that so much. Hey, look, this is the shortcut. On the left should be a broken window. Right, yep. Awesome. So the only other way is the place where there's just tons of loot. Suspicious as fuck. Alright, guess I'll go that way then. Suspicious as fuck. Yeah, I really do think these guys are grown-up little squid people. Blindfold cap, there's the hat. Yeah, we were looking for that. I realized they didn't have it earlier. It's the choir sort of hat. The blindfold cap. Oh, it actually is a blindfold. Attire of the choir, high-ranking members of the church become. The eye covering indicates their debt to the teachings of Master Willem, even though their paths diverged. Yep, once again confirming that they used Willem's knowledge, but did things Willem wouldn't approve of or wouldn't say should happen, and went a different path. You know, the paths diverged. So they used his knowledge, his teachings, and they used it for things Willem frowned upon. I guess, again, you know, you're covering your eyes because you don't need the eyes on the outside. You want the eyes on the inside. The eyes covering and lining your brain. Insight. Your eyes on the outside are essentially useless at that point. Some pearl slugs. Hello? Hello? This is the hallway. The only other place that I know of where I can go is the main door that was locked. Do you think the orphanage key... I know. The orphanage key is going to open the door, isn't it? Because it was locked. Doesn't make much sense though, does it? Because this is just going to lead outside. And wouldn't that be the whole area and then we're done? Yep, see? Oh no, look at this. That's the gate. So we're nearly outside, but not quite outside. Any ambushes lying in wait? I'm not even wearing the hat, by the way. I keep doing that. There you go. Sweet. Guys, I'm from the choir. Elite Healing Church, boys. Alright. Frenzied Cold Blood. And then this is gonna unlock quite the shortcut leading into this place. Alright, cool. Glad to have it. So there's no lanterns here necessarily. The only lantern is the one outside, which is just here. So I may as well go back, spend these blood echoes real quick, and then progress. Alright, we're back. Little squid men there. I had a thought interrupted earlier, by the way. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that thought was those squid guys and the weird little creepy fetus things that are crawling around outside just there. They link up because those weird suction things they have in their face, I'm pretty sure on a few of them, and specifically the one that was born via Ariana, had like these weird little white sort of like tendrils that was coming out of these like suction things. I assume that they'd grow into the squid face. Speaking of squid faces, check these statues out. A person leaning over, I can see that form, covering themselves, and they've just turned into a head of either suction cups Or, more likely, eyes. Insight. So, I think where we might go now is the orphanage. You can see this big building here that leads over here, and that's where all of the little fetus guys were looking. So they were looking this way. Oh, hey, look! What are you doing here? You're one of the poor bastards that was turned into a weird blob head. Blob head. Because the imposter of Josefka turned you into that. But now that I think about it, wasn't she wearing like white clothing? Just like this? I'm thinking maybe she was part of the choir now. Actually, yeah. She was probably part of the choir. We saw there was communion, the rune, meaning the Healing Church approved of what she was doing. She was probably sent by the choir, part of the choir, to go do what she was doing. Meaning it completely makes sense that these blob heads are here. Because if the Healing Church approves of what she was doing, making them blob heads, maybe they're also doing the exact same experiments and they're like on people here. So there's probably going to be a lot of blob heads over here, actually. What is that? Oh, flowers. I was like, is that a bunch of kneeling blob heads? Jesus Christ. Blob heads for days. I'm not progressing through this area in any haste because I worry that these plants are gonna like. I know this is kind of far-fetched, but bear with me. I worry that all of these plants are gonna come to life, like these things, whatever they are, and attack me. Oh. Oh. I know I wasn't exactly right, but in a way I was, right? Like, the plants didn't come to life, necessarily, but it led to blobheads attacking me. I didn't expect a boss fight so soon, but I guess it was kind of an area suited to it. Hey guys, how's it going? Do you not like me? Is that what this is? Do you not like me? God, there's a lot of you. Just tons of you. Now I know they're respawning. I had assumed that those three that were like praying were going to be the ones bringing them forth. Get out of here. I'm not really sure who it is I'm meant to be fighting. I just know these guys are respawning, so I'm just going to walk around. See if I can find out. Hello? Hello? Ah, look at that. There's something there. There's a light happening over here as well. Okay, it must be that platform. I just need to get past these guys. Jesus, there's a lot of you guys now. Ah, that's what I was waiting for. Ooh. Ooh. So good. I wonder if I'm meant to kill them all before they can respawn. I think that's it. Oh! It is! This is him! This is the one. He doesn't attack, he just follows you around and spawns a bunch more of these guys. Celestial Emissary. I wonder. Got him. This one here. Oh! 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 Alright, mate. You're mad. I get it. I wonder why you weren't attacking. I get it. Oh, wow. I can just kill him like this. Cool. He dies really quick. He dies really quick. That was easy. Communion. Meaning this, whatever the fuck that was, that fight, it was approved by the church. Confirmed. But we already knew that. It was kind of a neat little fight. Remind me of the rat one in DS2, where there's a bunch of rats and there's like a rat with a mohawk, and the only way you can win is by killing the rat with a mohawk, and you just have to kill normal rats permanently forever if you don't do that. Okay, so I can't do anything. It's just a fountain that's got no water in it. Okay. Yeah, that was a celestial emissary. Hello? Oh, wow. I can actually do that. It was a window, and I was like, I wonder if I can smash it. I just did. I've been fucking... I swear to God I didn't know that was a thing. I just feel like I've called everything that's happened so far in this, and I'm worried that people are going to be mad at me for it. But no, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I put 2 and 2 together. I worked shit out, alright? I shouldn't feel bad for doing that. I should be proud of it. Honestly, it didn't look like too big of an area, so I don't really care that I don't have any bullets. So I don't really need to go back first, so I'm just going to go down there. Sweet. But yeah, celestial emissary, Jesus, I can't speak. I even know that word's not that word isn't like new to me, so I don't really know why I'm struggling with it. But yes, I'm wondering if that means... Oh, this is a whole new room, actually. We've not been here. Oh, don't make that sound. That's creepy. Jesus, you're creepy. It means... You know, they are trying to have some sort of conversation with someone or something. You know, it's like 2 factions, and then the E word. I honestly don't know why I can't say it today. The E word, a call beyond. Oh God, too much lore. Is the one that's trying to allow them to communicate and talk, right? You know, he or she is the thing that is the link between the 2 factions. Well, whatever that thing is that I just killed, clearly the choir was using him or her, whatever it was, as the link between themselves and, I reckon, the Great Ones. And that must be why they're turning people into these blob heads. That must be it. They're turning people into these blob heads so they can have that link between themselves and the Great Ones. They're using these people as the link against their own will. That must be it. But we still have the question of, what is this Great One left behind? I think we have our answer right there. This must be the Great One left behind. They must use the blob heads to communicate with whatever that is. I think. But you're gonna love me when I say this. That'll have to wait until next time. I hope you enjoyed today's episode where I made quite a lot of progress. Tons of lore-related stuff. Whatever this is. Communion. What is it? What is it? Make contact. Maybe I'll just go over there and do that to that thing over there, and it'll be like, yeah, cool. Looks like all these weird little guys are looking in the direction of that thing. That's what they were looking at. That's what they were drawn to. It wasn't that they were being repulsed by the moon. Honestly, the moon seems irrelevant to them now that I think about it. It's just that thing over there, which is probably giving birth to these things. Alright, it's tons of lore, tons of stuff, and I know I have this, like, gem thing, whatever it was that I picked up just now to look at, and there's also the shop with the cosmic eye in the dream that I should check out what's in there now. That will all happen next time. Thanks for watching. I've been Hollow, you've been you, and I'll see you next time for some more Bloodborne goodness. Goddamn, what a fucking tons of stuff happened today.